Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. And if you've ever wondered what I do on a Sunday, well, today I went and cleaned the left side of the kitchen counter where the dish rack is, put away all the dishes, cleared off the top of the refrigerator, um, broke a coffee cup. I was moving the ice maker because I got to clean out the ice maker. Hit the coffee cup and broke. And went in the bedroom to see if anything I could throw out. And in fact, there I had two of these. And now I'm going to tear this one. I was saving this in case I needed it for laundry, and I found a box over there. Probably one day when I was doing laundry, I was too tired, and well, doing laundry wears me out. It's up, and even though it's in the elevator, wheeling the shopping, I put it in the washer, waiting an hour, trying to fight to stay awake, taking it out of the washer, putting it in the dryer, fighting to stay awake for another hour, hour and a half, and then coming up there and putting on the chair and collapsing into sleep. So I found a bunch of laundry in a box. And there were boxes behind the bed because what happens during the night, Fluffy's pillow falls on the floor and my pillow falls in the back of the bed. When Kathy and Patty come here next week for Taco Tuesday, we're going to finally move the clothing rack. And I took boxes off the clothing rack that were empty, so I'm cutting them up. And this is a U-Haul glassware, dishware box. Someone left them downstairs ages ago, so I just cut one up. I'm going to cut this one up in a minute. And then with the OP tiny one, take all this stuff out of here. I also bought a bunch of napkins, an entire bag full of plastic shopping bags that have been used, but they're perfectly fine. Big garbage bag full of them. I put stuff that in the corner. And you cannot, people here take boxes and just throw them in the recycling or leave them too big, and that's what the whole recycling bin. Now, since they pick this stuff up tomorrow, what I'm going to do is take this big dump. Now, this is all former boxes. There's a big box. Put all the former boxes in. I'm going to take this in the shopping cart when I go for the tiny one, and take one of the trash cans, fill it up, take it down to the curb. So now instead of 6, 7, 8 boxes there in a box full of clothes, which I haven't determined yet, just pull them out if they're clean or need to be rewashed. They probably need to be rewashed because they've been sitting on there for God knows how long. My knees and my foot, which is getting better, I go to the doctor on Thursday for that, caused me to, my body says that's it, can't do anymore, which is why this place keeps getting in a mess. And eventually, I actually cleared a space, and now I can get to the Mac table in the other room. Because these two giant U-Haul boxes were in the way. Well, they won't be in the way anymore. This. And then we have this. Now they have those bins in the hallway. Once I get the money next week to start doing more laundry, I hope to have all the laundry and this pile and this pile. I have enough to do one load tonight, which I will do. That's about 8 boxes. Okay. And then we have this bin. Bin won't get thrown out, but what's in it will. This bag will all be recycled. And then this one. This is all stuff that can go bye-bye. So, and I also found a stack of bills I have to go through, whether they're old or new, and a bunch of lottery tickets that were in my jacket. There's a jacket there, lottery tickets and napkins. Don't know why, but that chair has to be cleared off, and I'm not going to disturb Fluffy, who's at the end of the bed. So that's what I've been doing. And someone left downstairs one of those baskets from Nobile Foods, and someone left downstairs a basket from Walmart, which I did not take, so don't blame me for that. And by the way, there are trolls online claiming they got rich by buying and selling crypto called Senda coin. There is no such coin. It's all a lie, and they have posted as mentions on my channel, and everyone I see, I go to their site, go to their YouTube site and report misinformation. So, which YouTube frowns upon. There is no such thing as a Senda coin. And I wouldn't, they use my last name as a pejorative. These are trolls from the evil website Sewer Dab. So, and I put a bunch of keyboards away, and was not happy with the young lady at the Apple store. She nagged me to take my charger away because all the Apple has this problem historically, the rubber rots on their charger cables. Oh, that's dangerous. And I'm going like, what? You know, by the time I get to Walnut Creek, I'm tired. I've got, you know, go here, go there, and then, and can I recycle this for you? And she never got through to the issues of, I can't use this mouse, it's Bluetooth, and I brought a whole bunch of keyboards. I wanted to test them all out. She tested one, the Solar keyboard. It works, it's wireless, it's Bluetooth. So, and she refused to help me with my 2009 MacBook Pro, saying it's too old, probably because she's wet behind the ears and too young to know what a 2009 MacBook Pro is. It's still a perfectly good MacBook. I can't reset the password because I was using the iPad for so long, the iPads, that I forgot the password. And I can't get it to work. So she flat out refused. It's too old. No, it means you're too young. You don't have a clue. And I like going to people at the Apple store at the Genius Bar that are like 40 and over, not 18 and to 25, because they don't know what the hell they're doing. And I made a profit yesterday when I paid Tiny One. I actually found a wheat penny, which are worth about 6 cents. There's one. And I found another penny, which is not a wheat penny. And another penny. So I made 8 cents. So, okay, now the channel number is 1,448,751. So all this will be going away. And that, I had the box of laundry sitting there, and I got to clear up the chair tonight. I'll do that. Move the chair, and I took boxes off of there. That big box is being used for picking up the laundry when I do it, because I have to bring it in here and then stack it on the chair and then put it away the next morning. Because by the time I get doing laundry, I'm going like, oh, it's time to go to bed. I can't. Because my knees say, you have to lie down. You're done for the night. So that's why you saw the 6 foot less chair pile of laundry. And then I will next Tuesday morning take everything off the clothing rack, move the back table forward. All of this will be washed by then. All of that will be washed. Everything in the hallway will be washed and put away. So there will be no dirty laundry in the hallway. Then I got 3 bins of laundry that Patty didn't wash. It ran around her van for months. I paid her $50. Really still makes it bad. So that's all going to come off of there. That box is my extra scarves and hats. I finally found gloves and hats and scarves today in that box. So this is all going to go. All right, let's see who's in here, if anybody. So I'm going to call it Deboxing. The lovely, the wonderful, and Deboxing. Okay. All right, let's see who's so. And I also sit around and watch a lot of Mac videos. I know more than I want to know about the Airport Extreme. Nice and rainy and windy in the UK. I'm going to blow away off the Portsmouth dock, you know, and going to wind up in that ship that they have in the harbour. I think it was Nelson's flagship. Hello, Pitsy Pony PA, and I wrote you an email. Did you get my email about a Mac aquarium? You cannot make a Mac aquarium out of a 27-inch iMac Pro. It's too thin, too many holes. The fishies need a filter and sand and plants, and they've got to breathe. But I did send you an email telling you where you can get a Mac aquarium, about $400, depending on the color. And I sent you a link to the YouTube page of Jake Arms, where he makes Mac aquariums. iMac G3. And one thing I hope by the end of the year, when I have all my debt paid, is to get a Mac Cube so I can finally, and I asked him for advice, because I've got a Mac Cube aquarium under the bed. Someone made a Mac Cube shell and made an aquarium out of it. It's probably full of dust now. I've got to clean it out with distilled water. You never use tap water for fish because it can kill them. And you don't drink water out of the channel because Frenchmen pee in it. No. Just to irritate this swine English. So, and you take the train down to the docks, and then you take that hovercraft over to France. But why would anybody want to go to France? It's full of angry Parisians and men and women who eat fromage, which is French for cheese, and it's usually stinky cheese. A good English fish and chips, as God intended, you know. So, you want to get cold, you go up to Glasgow. Or Aberdeen with Scotty. Go find Scotty in Aberdeen. Captain, I cannot find the fish and chip shop. The fog is so thick. Would you use the phasers, please, and dissipate the fog? I'm not doing a very good Scotty, but I knew Jimmy Duvan. Wonderful, wonderful fellow. Miss him a lot. Introduced his wife, Wendy, to him. Okay. So, the British better not find out, the Prime Minister better not find out my accent. They'll probably lock me up. And they keep talking about the cat, whose name escapes me. There's all these videos. Oh, that's not his real name. Fred the cat, the Downing Street cat, is about to die. He's got 2 years of life left. And there was a meme there was a picture on X where there are these males in suits outside of 10 Downing Street. And the cat goes, "I'll sneak you in. I have pull with the Prime Minister." And one Prime Minister hated the cat. He got a dog, and they didn't get along. But this cat, he patrols the street. The bobbies let him in. The assistants to the PM let him in. And he rules 10 Downing Street. He's the real power behind the Prime Minister. And probably is an advisor to King, who may not be with us for long. So, yes, I played Snoopy on stage. I was very good at it, but I don't remember the words to Supper Time anymore. It's been a long time. I wear my Snoopy suit. Supper time, supper time. Bum, 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 bum. And had my dog house, my dog dish, and had Charlie Brown and Linus and Lucy and Pigpen and Peppermint Patty. All of them guys were on stage. But I was the official beagle. We did not have a Woodstock, though, for some reason. Okay, their budget was not enough to have a Woodstock, the little yellow bird. I love Snoopy, as you know. So, and well, the cat had sense. Probably was a woke Prime Minister, you know. DEI. The cat said, "Foo on you." Cats are very, very perceptive. They can tell when someone is not worthy of being petted. Now, Mama Cat, I took a 2-hour nap today, and when I woke up, Mama Cat was eating Fluffy's food in the kitchen. Now I know who's been eating all the dry food. It's Mama Cat. I'm feeling about who the hell's eating all my dry food? Oh, someone's eating all my dry food. I don't understand it. I filled it last night. So, and I still don't understand. I don't know what you use anymore. When I grew up, and went to England in 1960, you had tuppence and pence and crowns and shillings and halfpence and quarter pence and Mike Pence. And I got in the airport and I had no idea what I was spending. Before I knew it, I'd spent $108. And I'm going, and I think the pound back then was about $6. I could be wrong. Now it's worth nothing. You know, you had it backed by British sterling, not the aftershave. They used to have a British sterling aftershave commercial. British sterling. You know, use this on your face. Women will flock to you. Unless James Bond comes by, in which case they'll leave you and go for James Bond. And then you have the other problem. Amazon has taken over James Bond and finally paid off Barbara Broccoli a couple million. And they're going to take over the franchise. And I'm sorry, I had a big argument with my friend Paul. He says there was a female James Bond. No, there wasn't. At least not in the official canon movies that I'm aware of. James Bond is a white, male Englishman, and in one of the Fleming books said he had Scottish heritage, so that's why you saw Skyfall. And so I don't want any, it's not a racist thing. I want black James Bond, Asian James Bond, gay James Bond, transsexual James Bond, lesbian, bisexual, trisexual, transsexual on a tricycle. I want the James Bond we all grew up and loved. So I like Timothy Dalton, but the problem is his first movie, we're going like, what the hell is this? And the second movie, bleh! Because he blew up a guy with a gasoline truck. Guys were dying all over the place, and they had Felix Leiter, David Hedison, half eaten by a shark, and Sharky got killed, who is an homage, I suppose, to the black gentleman who helped James Bond in Thunderball. So everybody went, this movie is terrible. It's violence for the sake of violence, and I took my kids to this and all crying and they're all scared. No. And they were considering doing a third Dalton. I kind of like Dalton, but it just didn't go. And then George Lazenby, another fellow who couldn't act, who got advice from his stupid agent, don't be James Bond again, because you'll be typecast. So he did one movie. Actually, in retrospect, I've watched the movie many times. I've grown to like it. I know I shouldn't, but I've grown to like it. Other than Connery, the ultimate Bond, as far as I'm concerned, was Pierce Brosnan. Not the silliness of Roger Moore, who I have a great respect for, but the movies got sillier and sillier. No, I'm not going to be Bond. I could be Ernst Stavro Blofeld coming back. I had this idea. This guy did a great diatribe on YouTube. I don't know the channel name, but he's Britisher. He went on and on about Barbara Broccoli, how Amazon will screw it up. And by the way, speaking of screw ups, the woke DEI Captain America is going dumper time. So, Disney is once again, or Marvel actually, not Disney. So, I had this thing where you have too many Bond names in my head here. Daniel Craig captured by Spectre. The thugs bring him in. He's tied up with gorilla tape and duct tape, handcuffs, ankle cuffs. One of those things they put on prisoners so they can't leave it, shocks them. And he's thrown to the couch. And you hear this, and it's maybe a white cat, or maybe mama cat. And then there's the guy in not a gray suit, all white, white hair, sitting in a chair with the cat, petting the long-haired cat. Mr. Bond, you'll wonder why I've brought you here today. You see, Mr. Bond, we've been following you for 60 years. We have come to the conclusion your time is through, Mr. Bond. Because you, or should I say Mr. Craig, you and Barbara Broccoli have thoroughly screwed up our beloved James Bond franchise. So I bid you adieu. There will need no last-minute save for you. So they cart him out. They put on the updated laser table from Goldfinger. The laser is turn on the laser. Or should he say, turn on the freaking laser. And then the laser goes and you hear you hear Craig screaming and then, ah! And then you cut to Blofeld going outside. He puts the cat away and gets his dish of fancy feast, or her dish. He goes out and there's a car sitting there. And a beautiful bosomy blonde, all dressed in black, is there. And he suddenly says, well, Pussy, where shall we go? Just a moment, I have to remove this bloody mask. He takes the mask off, and it's Sean Connery. Now that we have properly reset Bond to what it should be, let's go have some fun, shall we? Opens the door, helps her in the car, takes them. And then you see it's the Aston Martin DB5, and as you pull away, they start playing the theme from Goldfinger and then the James Bond theme. So, and that would be the end of the woke. The man has to be sensitive. The woman, I'm not saying man, shouldn't be sensitive. The emasculation of the British male. Saying Bond, one commentator said it's not important that Bond be British. The whole bloody point of Bond being Bond was that he was British, even to be Scottish. But he fought for England, to protect England and humanity. And we went to a Bond movie. The first Bond movie I saw was Dr. No. My aunt, Madalena, was Rosa Kleben from Russia with Love, and I wrote her a letter in 1962 or so saying, why did you try to kill James Bond? She called up my mother, said I laughed for 10 minutes. I wish I had a letter of reply. I don't have it. I lost my storage with all kinds of cherished mementos, keepsakes. There is Double O Meow. There is Kitten Cat. Hello, baby kitten. I must get up for a moment, excuse me. I have cat feeding duties to perform. Meow, 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 meow. I can't see the cat food cans. The light is in my eyes. Okay. Okay, now, bear with me for a moment. I have to wade through all this stuff. I ate 4 hot dogs for dinner. Foster Farms chicken franks instead of a dog at Death from yesterday. No check yet. there is a mama cat. M for mama cat. MI5, five toes. Okay, hold on. We got to move this bed back about 3 feet because I keep tripping at the mattress keeps sliding out. Kitten cat, baby kitten. Baby kitten, the baby. Come on, baby kitten. Come on, mama. There you go. My baby, yes, baby. Okay, now. All right. But James Bond saved England and saved the world. Saved us from nuclear annihilation, terrible villains, bad acting. I loved Mama Cat's in the doorway eating, along with Kitten Cat. I left some for Fluffy. I loved GoldenEye. I loved James Bond on the Nintendo. I never played the PlayStation or the PS, whatever the hell it is now, 87. But I played GoldenEye over and over, to be honest with you. The graphics were kludgy compared to today, but at the time it was incredible. And saw one reason you went to Bond, I never missed an opening until I got sick a number of years ago. I was there with my late friend Glenn for 30 years. We went and saw Bond movies, except when I moved to Sacramento and came back. But we were there at the Royal Theater in San Francisco on Polk Street. Every Bond film. One thing that drives me nuts, they had a preview, and I wish I knew what movie they were previewing, because at the end, this sultry voiced girl came out and said, "It's your Christmas present." So apparently they were going to release some Bond around Christmas, but I cannot remember what Bond it was. But we were first in line for Thunderball and You Only Live Twice and Diamonds for Forever and On Her Majesty's Secret Service, which is scary because I was 17 then, and on and on and on. So you went to Bond to get away from your troubles. You went to Bond to 2 hours. Forget the cares of the world, bills, girlfriends, crazed family members, crazy people on the street. Even at times you didn't have a lot of crazy people on the street, just winos. And you imagined yourself there's a little bit of James Bond in all of us, I think. You imagined yourself to be James Bond, except that I can't drive a stick. I have to have a Aston Martin with an automatic transmission. And we loved the DB5, the beloved DB5. And I liked Judi Dench's M, I really did. I didn't like her at first, but I liked her. So, and she got macular degeneration like my mother, and she couldn't act anymore. She did some acting, but she couldn't see her marks and all of that. So, well, we had American Bond, Casino Royale, 1955, 56. I cannot remember his name, but we had Peter Lorre as Le Chiffre. So that was on CBS television. Barry something or other. I can't remember his last name, but there was a James Bond before there was ever a British James Bond. And then the other thing, they this talk of having James Bond be a woman. Now, in Thunderball, there's a scene where Bond walks into this room, and there's M and the Minister of Defense and the Minister of whatever, and all these other government officials, and there's 00 agents, and one is a female. So they did have a 00 female in there, but Bond is male. Period. Fleming didn't write James Bond as a female or in drag or a transsexual or lesbian. And he wanted Hoagie Carmichael, of all things, the piano player to be James Bond because he wanted someone rugged but wasn't that great looking. That wouldn't have worked. I think Connery for his time was the perfect Bond. And I think the next one, I didn't like Daniel Craig at first either. Who is this blonde guy? But I grew to like, can't stand him. But Pierce Brosnan was so cool. And they had comedic elements in all of this film. The last film was terrible. Crap and other crap. With, God, well, I can't remember her name, but the woman can't act. The black woman who people said was the most beautiful woman in the world, and I'm going, no, you're not, and you can't act, and you're horrible, and this movie sucked because of her. So, yes, Ian Fleming worked in World War II. He was kind of a spy type. I don't remember all the details, but they're out there on Wikipedia, I'm sure. And he came up with the idea after working in military intelligence and working, I think he was in the Navy, but I don't remember because these things are in the back of my brain, but it's been a long time since I've looked them up. I know the whole history of Fleming, but I can't tell you anything except about his living on Goldeneye. His house in Jamaica where he wrote Bond, he got, like Arthur Conan Doyle, the other the great novelist of England, even more than Dickens as far as I'm concerned, what got tired of Sherlock Holmes and decided to kill him off. And there was, I think Fleming tried to kill Bond off, and it might have been You Only Live Twice, but poisoned him or something. But he brought him back. So, and he got James Bond from name of a British bird expert. Every time you're Bond, he's giving you the bird. But I just can't imagine. And this one guy did a great comment. You wouldn't have, the way they do movies now, you'd have a Kung Fu Bond, which had Kung Fu, and the one where Bond goes to Thailand and meets with a fat sheriff and drives a AMC Javelin or Gremlin across a twisted bridge and spins the thing over. What you doing, boy? And you'd have a samurai Bond, you'd have a pirate Bond. No. It's like the scene in one of the episodes of Lois and Clark where Clark Kent's mother is making costumes for us, and some of them look totally ridiculous. So, but you're not going to have, Bond as Zorro, Bond as the Lone Ranger. Bond is the Fonz. It ain't gonna work. Quit changing things. Quit revisioning things. Quit making them politically correct. Because most people, when they go see a Bond movie, they don't want to hear that stuff. And Star Wars has destroyed itself because they've turned that into woke and DEI and lesbian, and no one's going to see the movies anymore. And no one pays attention to Mark Hamill either. There goes Fluffy. He's eating the food. They left him. No, that's not Fluffy. Wait a minute. Well, that's Mama Cat. I can't see a gray cat in the slowly advancing darkness of my door. So, and I believe they also may have done a series of young James Bond books. But I have a bunch of Bond. If I ever get to the corner with the 3 bins of laundry, I'm thinking serious of selling all my Star Trek books and my Star Wars books. I have James Bond books back there. And the other thing they did in the 60s, I looked a few of them up. They were very funny. They weren't Harvard Lampoon, but they did parodies of Bond. The only one I remember was Lox Finger, and Lox is slang for smoked salmon. There was one on Goldfinger and others. They were very, very funny. And I remember buying those. I had so much stuff I lost in storage. Stuff that we were a fortune today. And Kathy's housekeeper went out one day to go get food or something and came back. She threw away my 10,000 Apple 5 1/4 inch disc, which we were, some of them were $1,000 now. And the boxes were in storage. And I lost the storage. I lost the boxes. I kept all the boxes. I told Kathy, your housekeeper screwed you out of a brand new Prius. That's why I tell people I don't sell my stuff. By the way, another thing, again, the young fellow that worked on this HomePod Mini, again, didn't know what he was talking about. I've reset it. Well, I've reset it too repeatedly. It goes about halfway, goes in my phone, just spins. It won't pair. It's defective. So now I called Finger up where I bought it. I'm going to call them again this week. I paid for the insurance on it, that replacement, and when I return this, they'll send me a new one, and then maybe it will pair with my iPhone. And it starts up, it chimes, and then my thing on the phone starts spinning, but it will not pair. So this is a piece of garbage. And now there's a rumor they're going to come out. I'd love to have one. They're going to come out with a dome with a screen that reminds you of the iMac G4, the umbrella iMac, which I had once. Problem with those is the arm kept getting loose all the time, and the screen would droop. So, oh yeah, I wouldn't have been a millionaire, but I would have had a lot more money than I do now, and I certainly wouldn't be in debt. Because you can go to Japan and you get the Ultima One. It's well over $1,000 or $2,000 still in the box. You go to the Ginza, there's whole used game stores and used electronic stores and games you never see in America. They're all Japanese. Nintendo, Commodore, Atari, Amiga. I mean, if I ever win the lotto, you know where I'm going. Kathy, where would she go? We fly in separate planes, and one of us dies, someone's around to take care of the cats, find a home for the cats. Actually, I'd probably have Patty do that. There are 5 Pokemon centers in Japan. Osaka, Tokyo, and I can't remember on the bullet train. You just take the bullet train, you get off, you go to the Pokemon Center. Kathy would buy all the Pokemon that she wants. I said, don't carry it back in the plane, ship it all back. And then when you get home, it'll all be the stuff. I don't know. I haven't heard that. Welcome. So, I talked to them the other day. They're still in business. They want my payment. My falling in November, cutting behind on my bills, I couldn't walk for a month. And then the damn toe getting infected. And my knees. Look at the toe today. The wound is healed. But it's got a scar. The toe does not look as red as it did. What I'm going to do, if I get my check before Thursday, I'm going to get a thumb splint and put it over the toe, because what's happening with the shoe is that the shoe is pressing on the toe and then the skin gets red. Then I did another thing. The big toe, I cut the nail, a piece of it came off, and it's doing horrible things. I poured peroxide on both feet. And there's no infection in that toe anymore that I can see, but my knee surgeon won't operate until he gets certified that the toe is not infected. So, Nagoya, yeah. I watched the video on YouTube on that. Also, I forgot the other thing she would go crazy for with Sanrio is Hello Kitty. And then fly her to Seoul, and she get all the blue bear she wants. Blue bear is this bear with a nose in the shape of a heart. He's very cute. So she'd go crazy. Have to get her a Japanese translator because Kathy doesn't know any Japanese. I know about 10 words. Shimata, I have made a mistake. Domo arigato. I can't remember what it means anymore, but I have to look it up. Back in my head, I have this Apple II disc where it's a test, and I took 6th grade Spanish. I knew about 400 words. Not much call for donde está el tío? What time is it? Or that's French. I can't remember. Where is the train station? I know how to say it in German. Wo ist der Bahnhof? And what time is it? Was ist die Uhr? Know a little bit. My mother refused to teach me German, which made me mad. I'm the only person in my family, my mother's side, doesn't know German. So, yeah, I've thought of it, but they don't have the money. And no one's donating on this channel to help me get it or feed the cats or anything else. So I have to do thinking. Now, I'm thinking seriously. I found a MacBook today. And then I had to ask the dot, which come first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first, no leopard or lion? My 2006 Mac Mini died because it lost the OS. And then the cinema display that was attached to that died, but I had another one that I carried home in my arms on part. That was very, I didn't have a cart then. Very painful, about 40 pounds. I got stopped by the BART police for not having my ticket. I said, I didn't realize till I got here to pick it up, I forgot my ticket. And I called BART police, they waived the fine. Explained to them what happened. And watch my YouTube channel. And that one called me back. We watched your video. Yeah, I dragged it home on the bus. And 3 blocks down the street, my arm's going, put this thing down. So I found a MacBook with Lion in it. Now I can play Diablo 2. So, excuse me, I don't have a Google number that I know of. If I do, I don't remember it. And my phone is turned off because I get all kinds of spam calls. So unless it's someone I know, like the mass spoofer, my 2 friends in Minnesota, only a few people online have my phone number because online trolls published my phone, kept publishing my phone number, and I had to change my landline 9 times. So, and I wouldn't know what my Google number is. I don't know if it's the same as my phone number. And let's look. Now this phone is dropped on the floor, and it broke I took it to the phone store down the street, and he said your backlight is broken and your screen is broken. So now, at $90 to fix it, and it's things to do this year, but not right away. Okay, let's see. Time sensitive message from Trump. Pay your fast track. Lane, we don't have a car. I'm gonna have to call them. We don't have fast track anymore. Ours died. The device you put on your dashboard. Here's one. Activate your Get Well Loop account. Oh, that's my surgeon. That's interesting. What the hell that is? Hexa, don't miss out. 4,915 in financial assistance awards. I bet that's spam. Here's one. I got to call them up. Your February benefits. Here's something offering me a loan. Anyway, there are maybe 200 messages here, and then that's petty. Then I could call some places I never heard of. Fresno, let's see, Oklahoma, and other places. Oregon, Ohio. There's a Google call on here. I'm not aware of it. Excuse me. You know, you have to be a troll to ask me that question, so because nobody would ask that sort of thing because it's none of your damn business. And I got behind in my bills because of the trolls who tried to evict me several years ago. So you're not going to do that. I'm not going to allow anybody to do that. Let's see. Because I had to borrow about $1,000 to move stuff out of here. There we go. Gets rid of him. No, I'm still fighting the war. I'm like Churchill. We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them in the cities. We'll fight them in the streets. The greatest man of the 20th century. And they denigrate him as well. And they voted him out of office, which was a travesty. The man saved England, for God's sake. He had issues. He wanted to keep colonialism, which was not going to happen. But Winston Churchill was a great man. And they should still be honoring him. There wouldn't be an England today. It would be occupied by Nazis. Or maybe not. We might have defeated them anyway once we got the bomb. Probably dropped it on Berlin. So. And some guy did a video, what would have happened if we didn't develop the bomb and nobody developed the bomb? It would have been World War III with the Russians. There he is! The master of Ballantrae and other similar places. The man that all pirates fear. Oh, go screw yourself. How a cat can rot in hell because he was a major troll who sent me human excrement in the mail. So, drop dead troll. Okay. Oh. Got rid of him. I had perfect credit before they tried to get me evicted. They harassed my apartment manager, her manager, and the director of public housing. On the phone, sent videos to them. I had fallen off the airbed, the Intex airbed. Don't ever buy one of those because they deflate on their own. Kathy and I were lying on the Monday after we got on Saturday, and it started to deflate. We luckily got up, and I was sleeping on it, got thrown to the floor, on the tile floor, almost re-broke my knees, and was screaming in agony for 20 minutes because I landed real hard. And Patty had to come over the van with Kathy, and they took dozens and dozens of boxes that are still in Kathy's closet under the patio. I haven't been able to have the money to get storage or go through them. So, where's the what? I don't know. Shaquille Oatmeal kept doing something one day. I blocked him for 24 hours. I may have pissed him off. But the aviary, who knows? But in any event, trolls literally cost me thousands and ruined my credit because I had to borrow that money. I couldn't pay my credit cards. So when they ask about, did you ever pay credit one or whatever? It's none of your damn business. I really want to use the F word, but I can't. And all this stuff, my knee surgery and Kathy and the cats, I couldn't call everybody. I just got an email from one of my credit cards to contact them, or not a message. I'll call them tomorrow. I have to go to Kathy's tomorrow to help set up her MacBook for her router because she did not do it. That means another day wasted, but I'll call them first. Oh yeah, I would have had something paid. And they harassed Premier Radio Networks, and they harassed George Noy, because all of a sudden they went from, we want you to do 8 videos a month. In 1 month, we'll have 8 months of videos on Coast. To 2 weeks later, we're going in a different direction. We don't want your videos anymore. That's because the trolls harassed the network. I can't prove it, but that's what I was told by multiple people. And the fake podcasting network at the first Alien Con that I and 3 others got involved with, they tried to defend me. And I've done nothing to people. I live in this very cramped, tiny apartment. I'm gradually clean with 15 bookcases and 1 cat in residence, 2 cats in semi-residence, and tiny one 4 blocks away. I have a girlfriend that lives 15 miles away that has major, at times, emotional issues. It drives me crazy because I don't know how to handle it. I do the best I can. I commiserate with her, but what can I do when she's there and I'm here? Oh, yeah. I can't read that. Who? How'd you get it backwards? I wish my family would love me with donation to help me feed the cats. It costs me an awful lot of money. I found the 24-can indoor Friskies on Amazon. I think it's $24 a box. And I need 80 cans a month because the cats go nuts for the indoor. It's got garden grains in it. And then I get people in here, I can't afford to donate to you. If you can afford the internet, you can afford $7.50 once a month. Don't give me that BS. I just found something I'm going to send my friend Justin in Minnesota. I found something in a box today, and I went, how did I get that? I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to send it to him. I'm going to write him again, give me your address. I owe him some, I promised him paranormal books. I couldn't afford it, so I'm going to send it. Oh, go back to what I was talking about earlier when the cats interrupted me. I found on eBay a MacBook with Lion on it. It's 100 things. $100, not things. I'm really tempted to buy it because then my 2006 Mac Mini lost the OS, lost Lion. And then the cinema display attached to it stopped working, and I had the other cinema display that has lost the OS. I go, how the hell do you lose the OS? Maybe the hard drive died, but this thing is a MacBook where I can put a 2 terabyte hard drive in it. Open it up, swap out the SATA drive, and put in an SSD, and then I can happily play Diablo 2 when I can't sleep because my knee is killing me. So I will eventually get this living room clean. There's a box over there for laundry. And well, the problem is if I buy it, then that's money I'm not spending on bills. I would have an apartment building in Vegas and probably a house. You would see me in my massive video room. And if I had enough money, I'd have a 9 or 10. Each cat would have their own bedroom and their own bed, although they all would curl up in one bed, or kitty beds by the fireplace. They have a big yard to play in with walls so they wouldn't get attacked by coyotes, raccoons, skunks, possums. And they'd be safe and happy and flea-free and healthy. They all live happy. My cat's very happy to be on the bed. Although I don't think she knows how to use a cat box. Since I came back from Tiny One, I said, why is my bedding wet? She peed on the blankets. No. So, Kitten, I think, knows how to use the box, but a couple of days ago, she was in the hallway, meow, feed me, meow, and then she turned around and sprayed one of the storage container drawers. Oh, no, learn how to use the cat box, kitties. You can't be that feral, but maybe you are. 14 years I've been paying these, taking care of these guys. Yeah, I could make money in the market. I could make money in crypto. If I were allowed to make money or would make money. Why play lotto? Those are all losing lotto tickets. By the way, I found out something interesting. It was a video. Ways you can make money on eBay, and I was astonished when I said people are buying used scratch-off tickets. Why? What would you do with them? Yeah, well, part of the problem, a lot of these people, they are leftist. They are Obama and Biden and Clinton leftists. They hate the fact that I'm on SSI, and Reagan at first, Reagan, Rush Limbaugh, Republican, who used to be a Democrat till I saw my party taken by the insane. Well, the problem is, in order to do a stock advice channel, you have to have money to invest in the market. I don't have any money. Except I have a lot of wheat pennies and my silver. Now, I'm going to get out Kathy's going to get out in April one of my coin loans, the $70 loan. I told her, it's about time. It's been 10 years since my mother died. And 10 years you got evicted. You had nowhere to go and no way to get your crap out of there. I had to pawn on my silver to get your stuff out of your apartment. So, no, that was Howie Cat. He's dead. And he drove by and already had it pre-set up on whatever device he was using. Why do you still beat Kathy? Did that about 30 times. Driving a green Chevy. And he came here and stalked this place. Did videos in my apartment. So, no, not kidnap. Not kidnap. Hello, Blue Man. No, he didn't try to kidnap me. Well, is obesity? No, my obesity is because I fell on Bart on an escalator, and when it ate my shoe, and I went flying and landed on my kneecaps and shattered them, and I couldn't walk for a year. I was on crutches. So I went from 260 to 385, and last I knew, I weighed 289 pounds. I've lost almost 100 pounds. I actually lost 30 more, but the Oreo cookies and the Tillamook peach and chocolate ice cream call my name, and I gained the weight back. And it's hard to stay away from junk food. Now, there's word that Congress is considering getting rid of being able to buy pastries and soda on food stamps. And on principle, the government telling us what to do with our lives, I don't like that idea. On a health issue, okay, that's a good idea. But you get cravings for chocolate-covered donuts. You wanted, and what am I do about soda? Because I want ginger ale, and I definitely want peach Snapple. So, well, Bart, I made the mistake. I should have lied there and had him call an ambulance. But I was headed to my doctor. That's why I was at the Concord BART station to go to San Francisco to go to my doctor. And if you missed the visit, it was a $200 fine, but I never thought at the time intellectually, hey, my doctor is my mother's doctor. She's not going to charge me $200. I just go, I got to get on the train. Then when I got there, the first thing I said, I don't know what I did. I fell on Bart, the escalator. I went flying. What did I do to my knee? She actually, you fractured your right knee. They didn't tell me years later the other knee is also fractured. So I hate Coke. I don't like, and I had to stop drinking Pepsi because I had developed an ulcer, and they gave me the thing that killed H. pylori. My mother so aggravated me, my ulcer came back. And acid reflux. But I drank Diet Pepsi. Ow! I just bent my leg, and the lower part of my kneecap just went out because I should have had surgery this last Tuesday and didn't because of the stupid toe. I'm really pissed off about that. But now I can't force the surgeon to do surgery. Now, I'm a Dr. Evil. You won't give me the surgery, doctor. Or we will use a freaking laser on you in the worst possible way. Probably up the nose. So, wait 18 years, don't get my surgery. Okay, use Soda Stream to... Yeah, Soda Stream is good. Again, I don't have the money to buy that, but they have all kinds of flavors, Rutabaga, avocado, I don't know, I'm exaggerating. Israeli company, good company, which the left has also attacked for being an Israeli company. I've seen SodaStream in Target, but I just used the last of the bottle of real lemon for my tea. I found the lid for my red cup. That was in the kitchen somewhere. Now I keep it there. See. 5 broken crock pots and never, well, get rid of the crock pots for God's sakes. That's because I've been blocking them like crazy. Of course, were it up to me, we'd get a real pirate ship. The gear could be running it. And Pony could be his first mate. Of course, we'd have to have Mr. Prostitute on there. And make them scrub the decks with their tongues. Arr, and give them 50 lashes a day. They'd grow to like it. You scurvy dog. You scurvy trolls. Then you kill all of them, you drag them behind the ship. Tie a rope to their wrist until then the sharks would eat them and be dead with the trolls. Arr, Mickey. Well, we just had one. I just kicked one out. Or 2 of them out. They're there. But the trolls tried to destroy my life, get me evicted onto the street. I would have died. Because I have COPD and asthma and bronchitis. All right, I have to go, people, because it's getting dark and I got to move all this stuff. Hit them up, move them out. Go feed Tiny One before their evil raccoons show up. So that's it for this one. And I'm getting physically tired again. I need more. I got more stuff to do. I got to do laundry tonight. And wade through that pile of clothes I just found in the box I just tore up. So that's all got to go. I wonder, would anybody buy my cardboard? I got a George Senda autographed piece of cardboard. Only $25. No refunds. No returns. Troll showed up my house and wanted to fight me on my front lawn. We should have let him. Make an arrangement with the fire department to show up and can I borrow your hose for a minute? Feed them some of that crappy food you find in those barrels in your game. What is it? It's salted squid dipped in vinegar and olive oil sauce. It's a little gamey though. It expired yesterday. Squid pizza. Yeah. My friend Glenn used to eat baby octopus. It's grossed us all out. So, yeah. How about krill jerky? There you go, huh? No, not getting any donations. You don't see the thing lighting up. No super chat. I've never understood. I can understand a Geark. He didn't donate to anybody because he's got 97 children. He's kind of outdo Elon Musk, you know. And the Geark doesn't know what to do because Musk is using up all the letters for children's names. So, and he does something where he lives in the South Bay. I don't know what. Probably is trying to restore the former Shakey's Pizza. But I don't know if the last Shakey's in the world is still around or not. But they used to be down there. No, don't start with the finger at Bill. I can't get them to donate to feed the cats. I'm going to get them to pay for finger. You must be joking. Don't start that. I'm going to remove that comment. That's stupid. Never going to happen. They got a payment this month. They didn't get what they want because I didn't have enough money. And I forgot to pay. My brain doesn't work right all the time since I had COVID the first time. I thought I paid off Ginny's, and they charged me a $10 late fee. I got to call them and say, please remember the late fee because it's unfair. I'm down to $2. You charge me $10, and then I'll send you the $2. Pay off that account, and I paid off Aspire. They're sending me a $10 check because I overpaid, and then I thought I paid Swiss Colony. I called them up. No, you haven't made a payment since December. You got to be kidding me. Well, you'll get a payment this week. So I put all the bills down there and move them in a stack of other paperwork because I can't see them or I get too tired or I got my reading glasses. There's stuff I looked at with the reading glasses, my iPhone light. Only thing haven't used is my magnifying lamp. I still can't see what the hell I'm looking at. So, but I have the fuzzy icon, donate to the channel to help feed the cats, help George Santa get his apartment building. Have I gotten any donation? No. Am I ever going to get any? No. Why? Because I have channel chatters that won't donate. I do have some paid subscribers, thank you, including Ponypaw, and I think the Geark and the Mass Spooper, but not enough. And also, no, I don't want you to come over and start that stuff. I can handle it by myself. If I do too much, my injured right arm, where I lifted cat litter, fall off a ledge, put out Christmas lights, had another fall, and lifted cat litter, and my doctor said, don't lift anything over 20 pounds, but she didn't say, don't lift anything that is 20 pounds. I retore the right rotator cuff. And this one is damaged too. They have 2 rotator cuffs that should be fixed, but I can't get a doctor to fix them because they don't want us, the medical company, whatever the hell it is, provider, doesn't want to pay for it. Or you waited too long, we can't do anything. That's my doctor told me. Well, I don't know that. Now, I can't, hold on. Oh, I can't do it in here, I don't think. Hold on a minute. Let me look. Oh, I got the answer for Ponypaw. Oh, my email. That was nice. I'll read that in a bit. Apparently, Firefox. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to see if this guy is. I hate this. I have changed the password multiple times in PayPal, and the goddamn password that I put in won't work. And they put these goddamn dots in there, which I hate. No, 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 no. Okay, I gotta go in the email. Enter your code. 1-800-FU. That's your code. Now I can't get in there. I have to go to Chrome, I think. Hold on. OBS. Where the hell am I here? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Every time I type a new password in, they can't recognize it. Okay, there's that one with the 9,000 eBay. I'm doing a lot of eBay. Oh, sheep. Clicked that too quickly. Or didn't remember it right. Just a moment. And for some reason, when I look at certain sites, it's a white background. I can't read it. Now, here's my old password that should have worked and doesn't. So, whoops. That's all right. Got all caps. And no, I don't want to log out on all devices. Why would you want me to log out of my devices? Okay, now. I have $2.97 available in PayPal. And there is activity. I have Anthony Vanaton, who sends me $1 at a time when they ate up 18%. Let's see. Hold on. No, that's not going to do it. It's not going to let me. This is stupid. You can't change it past 90 days, which is idiotic. Well, I've never made a payment on PayPal. Let me look at this for a minute. Why aren't they letting me change this? Well, I don't know. That's very strange. So if it's further than 90 days, I can't go back. Oh. And let's look at my, whoops. And my YouTube revenue is not great either. And now I don't know where the hell I am. Hold on. There we go. Oh, here's another troll. I had not hit Kathy in the car. She was arguing with me and said, don't hit me, and that's all it was. I got out of the car and said I wanted to strangle her because she would drive me nuts for an hour driving to Napa. So you're a troll. Troll, 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 troll. See? Please don't donate. Another a-hole. How can it be more? I'm on X. I post all my videos to X. I make dozens of comments a day on X. Hadn't made any money. Be ridiculous. Okay, with that in mind, I gotta leave. It's getting dark. I have to go feed Tiny One. Have a great evening. Stay stay dry, stay hydrated, and watch the trash. Watch the recycling bin. By the way, I watched the video. I'd like to know where they go. These guys were going to recycling e-waste dumpsters, getting MacBooks, iMacs, PC laptops that are broken that they can repair. Yeah, I'm on X. I don't remember who I am on X, but I'm on X. X marks the spot. The Yerk should know about that. Buried treasure. Probably his collection of canned squid. So, next week we go to Taco Tuesday. Hard, Mickeys. Where they pig out me, Patty, and Kathy be pigging out on tacos. Hard. So, I'm on X. But I'm not sure which channel. I think I'm on X on Firefox. Let me see. Hold on. I don't remember. Gotta go to bookmark, toolbar. Okay, Twitter. I'm on X. Twitter. It's still set for Twitter. I am a guy from Pittsburgh. 591 following, 52 followers, and I've been on there for God knows how long. I don't know. And become premium creator. Get paid to post. Well, I didn't know about that. Somebody could have told me, but no. The U.S. is queerer than ever, with 23% of Gen Z adults identifying as LGBTQ+. Now, wait a minute. They're a minority. How can they be 23%? Here, after signing $50 million to fight Trump, Gavin Newsom asked Congress for $40 billion in fire relief without oversight. Well, there was a video today. Oh, my God. There was a video today saying that he has agreed to terms with Trump for concessions. So whether or not that's BS or not, I don't know. But I am on Twitter, and there's also a fake channel that Twitter refused to move, saying it's parody. So, Dan Bongino appointed as FBI deputy director. And then there's all kinds of stuff. So, all right, I am definitely on X. Guy from Pittsburgh. So, the pirate from California, yes. And I am the pirate from Pittsburgh. Harg. I got a whole fleet of sailing ships. Watch the 2015 Hoist the Colors video. And with that in mind, I got to go, mateys. We'll let the gear take up the cudgel or whatever the hell he uses, the cutlass, the cuirass. Or he just drops the sail on your head. Unfurl the sails! Ow! Not me, you idiots! All right, have a great night. I'm out of here. See you later. Thanks for watching Death to Trolls. Whoop. I clicked on settings by mistake. Oh, God. Okay. That's it for this one. Bye-bye for now, mateys. Harg. Give me your booty, matey. Not that kind of booty, you fools. I need donations. I need doubloons. I need crypto for the cats. Hey, that's a shirt. Donate crypto for the cats. I may have it. Something's happening there. Crypto for cats. Pussy crypto. Boy, it's getting dark. See you later. I gotta get the hell out of here. Bye-bye.